Hey, what's going on? A little bit of sunshine today, not all rainy and gloomy, but you know, that's kind of the state of what things are right now. Kind of missing having a greenhouse. If you go back and look, try to put an iCard up here, but that was the setup for doing lettuce and lettuce-like things in the greenhouse. Kind of missing that right now with the way this weather is. Could be still getting about 80 degrees in the greenhouse if it was up, but have to rebuild it, so that's a project for things coming. Still haven't figured out what I want to do yet or where I'm going to put it, but it is what it is. Not going to be a super long video today. There's not a lot of changes really going on. All these little plants, they're not really growing, and the peppers and stuff do not do well in the cooler weather, so they just kind of need to go. Carrots are doing okay in the bucket. These are feeling really light, so I don't know if they're actually growing much roots. This one seems to be doing a little bit better, but we'll let them do their thing, kind of go from there. I tried to put the lid on the radishes, and they're just doing nothing. I mean, they've actually come to a screeching halt. There's nothing going on. They've been there not since 8/20. I didn't change the dates when I replanted those, but so those are absolutely doing nothing. The ones that had the lid on, they're doing quite a bit better, but there's really nothing going on. There's a couple trying to build a little radish there, but most of these are just leaves. Not much root going on. And this baby bok choy, it's pretty stunted. I mean, the weather's just been horrible. You can see from there, it's been there from 10/17, so they've been there a month. Normal growing, this would have been like 3 weeks, and we would have picked them already, so I've decided to just let these go to seed. There is something chewing them up. I haven't looked to see if it's caterpillars or something else. It's been too wet and just not a lot of ambition to come out here when it's soaking wet. Strawberries are surviving. These bean plants, that's kind of funny. There's a blossom or two here. They're trying to do something, but it's just too cold. They're not happy. Rosemary's plugging along because the weather's been kind of weird. So these are the green onions. Or I'm sorry, these are all the onions. So they are in order of color. So there's red, white, and yellow. But these are supposed to be for next year, and it's been just warm enough to where they're they're doing their thing. Check out that pepper, it's all black. It's got something on it. Needs to be cut down, just haven't got around to it. And then this is all the garlic, so that's sprouting a little bit early. We probably won't get a freeze. Maybe it'll happen this year. We'll see what happens. These snap peas are just kind of struggling along here. These snap peas, the plant is a lot healthier, but it's not really producing anything Again, the weather's just garbage, right? It's been 40s and 50s. Cabbage, someone's definitely eaten the leaves, and I can't come out and spray. Well, I could, but it's useless because then it rains the next day, so we'll just cross my fingers and hope. And then, although the tomatoes, you'd think they were doing something, there's nothing going on. The tomatoes that are there, they're not ripening. See if I can walk out here in these funky shoes I've got without skiing on my butt. There's nothing special happening out here. There's the baby lemons trying to do their thing. No other buds yet on this plant. Nothing going on here. The lime one back here is still plugging along. I've got this big gaggle of things going on here, so there's a few. They're not donor plants, those are just funky weeds, so I need to get in and pull those, but it's just been too wet to come back here. More dingweeds. And then the only other update, which is not much of an update, is, so here's the one that I planted the tip in. So some of these leaves are dying. Hasn't died off completely. The transplants that I poked in here, they're not dead yet, so I guess that's a good thing. Same thing for the transplants in here, although the leaves are turned the other way. And the couple of transplants over here are not dead, so I guess we'll call that a positive. And then here's the other one that I poked the other tip in, so some of the leaves are dying. But time will tell. That's all I've got for this week. Not a lot of excitement going on, but that's what we've got. Thanks for watching.